PNG happenings.
Remember to subscribe to our channel for more stories like this.
And rather than dealing with the government, they would prefer to break up the country. These are the sorts of discussions that are going on amongst members of parliament.
How should I say? If I could use an analogy, this is the case where I would describe it as a very toxic marriage. You've got one very unhappy partner who can't really speak out about what they see is wrong. And they're looking at probably, going to the courts to actually dissolution the marriage in this case. They're suffering, but they're staying because they can't really speak out. Otherwise, they get all their benefits cut.
I describe it like this. You have a rat in your house, destroying your house. Rather than deal with the rat, we want to burn the house down just to kill one rat. That's what we're trying to do.
Goodness.
That's the way I see it. You should deal with the rat, don't burn the house.
Governor, with what's transpired, you put out a post, was it yesterday or the day before, where you're saying, and this is what I asked you last time, many people, we've got from most of our feedback from our listeners out there and our viewers, they're saying, okay, if you wanted to be, if you have the mandate to be an alternate prime minister, unfortunately, you're not a party leader for that matter. You start nothing with no party affiliation at this point. And you did post something yesterday that said that, well, the call for you to actually create a party, or even there's a possibility that you could represent a party or take over a party in this case, you said you would consult. So, big question, does that mean that you will be going beyond the 10-year promise that you made to yourself?
Well, first of all, the Constitution is quite clear. Any member of parliament can be nominated to be prime minister. It doesn't have to be a party leader. Okay, so let me make that clear. It's just that, like I said, members of parliament, they like to make up little rules that give them comfort. But the Constitution is quite clear. Any member of parliament can be nominated to be a prime minister. James Marape wasn't a party leader when he became prime minister. He just had to stitch Pangu Party together after, if you remember the events that followed, But up until that point, he wasn't a party leader, yeah? But now they want to change the rules just to make it suit themselves. And that's the other thing, there's, I think, Section 63 of the Organic Law on Provincial and Local Level Governments, the invitation letter. Personally, I believe that that's illegal because it infringes on the rights of members of parliament. As you know, before the vote of no confidence, I put in a Section 145, the amendment, Section 145.5, is now before the courts, and we're going to be hearing it. I believe it's unconstitutional also, and I believe that the courts will rule and support the Constitution. I have a strong belief. That's the reason we filed. The next one we're going to file is the Section 63 of the Organic Law on the invitation. I believe that's illegal because the Constitution is not subordinate to an organic law. It's supreme. The Constitution is supreme. So whatever is in the Constitution needs to be respected. So that's the next reference that we're going to take to throw that one out. And then, NEC, the government brought in a bill, sneaky. They sneaked it in. It seemed like a little bill, and I never read it. Because they bring it to you now and then they expect you to read it and pass it like 5 minutes later, But that particular one I didn't read. I was busy, I think, reading the bill on the text bill, which was 118 pages. And anyway, so they sneaked that through, and in there they said that NEC decisions are now non-justiciable, which means that the courts can't hold NEC to account. So that's one that we have to take to court and throw out. We also have to take the anti-terrorism bill to court. There's quite a few things there. But, even then, too, we face another problem.
PNG happenings.